You guys have been wanting a type 4 hair care video, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I am a lazy natural. Part of the reason why I also don't want to do hair care routines is because like I typically, like when I do my hair, it's like a chance for me to zone out, watch whatever show I'm watching, and just do my hair and not really have to like concentrate. It's me time, and I don't want to start doing like hair care video content and stuff like that become a part of YouTube. I thoroughly enjoy just looking like a busted bum in my own home and doing my hair. In honor of today's video of self-care and self-love and just giving ourselves the things that we deserve and need, I want to thank today's sponsor, Peak. These two bad boys have been the reason why I feel like my skin has been more radiant, bouncier, like my hyperpigmentation has gotten significantly better. I feel like when I drink these, it's like having a facial in a drink without doing too much work. I'm not gonna lie to you, the first time I tried matcha, it was disgusting. I was like, why does this taste like earth? How do people enjoy this? But I realized that I was not drinking great quality matcha. And with the Peak Sun Goddess Matcha Green Tea, it's the highest quality matcha, and they toxin screen for purity. And I feel like, again, it's helped firm and brighten my skin. I feel like I glow so much more. So what I usually like to do is, I know sometimes people like to drink their matcha hot, which is totally up to you. But before my workout, what I like to do is I put my matcha in my smoothie, mix it, blend it up, makes for an amazing drink. So I'm getting a lot of nutrients, and it allows me to have this energy for my workout, but without the crash afterwards, which is amazing. So usually I'll have my matcha in the beginning of the day for the energy, the boost, but then what I do during the afternoon or like the evenings, I will drink my Peak BT Fountain Beauty Electrolyte drink, and I love it because it has hyaluronic acid and ceramides, which have been clinically proven to improve skin elasticity and reduce fine lines, and the natural electrolytes and minerals provide deep hydration. While skincare is very important for healthy, glowing skin, the true foundation of healthy skin is building it from the inside out. I personally feel like it's the most important step before any trendy skincare hacks. And I love how the green tea matcha and the BT fountain drink complement each other, allowing for a more radiant, healthy skin. It's literally the perfect duo. If you want clearer, hydrated, bouncier, firmer skin, I highly suggest using these two. And for a limited time, get 15% off plus free shipping for life on Peak's Radiance Skin Duo. You also get a complimentary starter kit with like a beaker and a cool frother when you start your new ritual. Your girl cannot hang for the life of me. Last night we had girls' night, and I have like 2 glasses of wine, like 2 small glasses of wine, and like I am dry. I am dry. I am sleepy. I envy the girls that could just book a flight ticket to Miami and shake their bums on a yacht. Like, I admire that. Some part of me wants to experience that, in this lifetime, but I have come to terms with the fact that I am just going to be the type of girl that just shakes her bum in a mirror at home when her child is asleep and her husband is watching Premier League highlights. And you know what? That's okay. I'm taking these off. I can't do this. How do the girls do this? Okay. Also, I straightened my hair and I never showed you guys like the results. Every time I straighten my hair, I realize I don't love it because it kind of falls flat, or at least like the first couple days. I wanted to sit down and talk about just like how I've been feeling lately with motherhood, more so now than before I had a kid. I am realizing the importance of self-care and like motherhood and just being my own person outside of being a mom, and truly realizing the importance of your own independence outside of, you know, marriage and motherhood. And I feel like oftentimes people talk about moms as these like selfless beings, and once you're a mom, that's it. And it's just like, I beg to differ. You know, my resume can be very extensive. I am a firm believer in not losing yourself in your relationship, marriage, in your like children, because what happens, you know, 20, 30 years from now when your children move out of your home and it's just you and your spouse? What happens if, God forbid, like you and your spouse are no longer together, whether it be divorce or just life happens? Like, who are you outside of your relationship, your children? You know, I'm not saying it's easy, and I'm not saying, you know, everyone can do it, and if you don't want to do it, like, that's completely up to you. I'm just saying, how do I word this? I'm trying to be careful about how I word things, because sometimes like people will comment under my videos like, why is she complaining about being a mom? If you don't want to be a mom, don't be a mom. And it's like, I love being a mother. I truly do. It's one of the greatest gifts in the world. And at the same time, it's hard, it's time consuming. While I'm really happy and blessed to be a mom, it's also so many other things. I say that to say that, like, motherhood is, I didn't even take off the cap. I'm truly realizing the importance of being your own entity, your own being outside of your family, because first of all, I feel like you are deserving of that as a mom, as a parent, as a caregiver, and it can be so exhausting and unhealthy just losing yourself in your family. And I feel like now more than ever I'm realizing the importance of it, because I don't want to raise my daughter to feel like she has to lose herself in someone and find value in just being, you know, someone's wife or someone's mom, because I feel like as a person you have value within yourself. And I'm not saying that if you are, let's say, a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home wife or whatever, like, I'm not saying, like, if that's what you want to do and that's what you take pride in and it validates you and it makes you feel good, I am all for it. I would like, especially as a mother to a little girl, I want her to see the value in herself. And, you know, children learn through modeled behavior, so me taking time to, you know, do my hair and have like me time, and just even simply doing skincare and stuff like that, I think it's very important, because then your children learn to take care of themselves and love themselves, and that manifests itself in like self-love, self-respect. And that way, when they go out into the freaking world and some bum decides to, I don't know, act a fool, if you know what I'm talking about, and not treat them the way they deserve to be treated, they could be like, you know what, peace out, I don't need this. You know, I know what I'm worth, and I'm gonna go home and do my skincare and watch my Netflix or Hulu series and just like relax. I don't know if I'm making sense. I feel like at this point I'm rambling. And I've talked about this before, like, I rarely saw my mom truly take care of herself because she was so engulfed in work and taking care of, you know, my sisters and I, and she did a lot for us. I truly wish I would have seen her take care of herself in the way that she deserved. I wish she had time for herself. I would have learned and seen the value in that growing up and realized like me time is very important. Time to decompress, time to recharge, just to take care of yourself is super freaking important. Now as a full-blown adult, I'm almost 30, I have a daughter, you know, I have a husband, and I don't want to lose myself in that. I mean, those relationships are obviously important, but the most important relationship you're ever gonna have is with yourself. And it's like, I know that sounds like a cliche, I know it sounds like okay, we get it, like you've been on Pinterest and you've been looking at freaking inspirational quotes, okay, but like it's super important, the relationship you have with yourself. I'm saying this all to say, like, I just feel like there's so much value and it's so important in just doing things for you and having something outside, being a mother, being a wife, honestly even being like a career woman. Have like a hobby, something that you love to do, something that truly brings you ease and like joy and stuff like that. I cannot explain to you like how beautiful and great it is to have something outside of Dea, Irina, to have something outside of YouTube even, and just having like me time. That's so huge. There's
huge, guys.